that I'm touching that side carpet right there. If I probably stayed just like that, hey, it's Jason with Jams.net. Thanks for tuning in. Every week, I learn something new about cars, whether it's mechanical, safety related, or just a general fun fact about the history of something. This typically comes from me tinkering with some of the cars in my car collection, or maybe a Reddit group or a Facebook group, or even something on the news. I have this 2023 Ford Maverick XL Hybrid. I got some really nice mats with my Ford Pass points, so they were free. Heavy duty mats. You may have saw them on my likes and dislikes video of the Ford Maverick. I have about 9,000 and change miles on the 2023 Ford Maverick XL Hybrid, so I'll be going in for my 10,000 service soon. And I never realized that back in 2005, there was that huge recall Honda put out relative to gas pedals getting stuck. And I was actually in the auto industry at that time. I was a web developer for one of the biggest dealerships actually in the United States. And it turned out it was, related to floor mats for the most part. A lot of people put aftermarket floor mats in later, but the actual manufacturer, I believe, had floor mats that would go up under the gas pedal. In my 2007 Chevy Colorado, when I think about it, I had floor mats that were like an entire plastic bucket that went under. So I haven't thought about this at all. And I'm driving the 2023 Ford Maverick, and I noticed, and you may have seen in my likes and dislike video, the gas pedal seems really dinky. And unless your foot is probably completely up and down, it's probably not an issue, but I tend to drive with my foot angled a little bit. So my legs are spread out and my foot's angled. And when I hit that gas pedal, I've been rubbing the side where the carpet is. And after less than 10,000 miles, about 9,000 and change, I'm noticing that the carpet is starting to wear. And I think this might be indicative if I'm wearing boots or a bigger shoe or something like that that's rubbing. Okay, so let's hop in the 2023 Ford Maverick. Keep in mind, I use this truck. I do not baby this truck. I use it for my my little side business, and I use it to commute my son to school every day. And I don't commute for my job. I work from home, but I amass a lot of mileage just commuting him around and shuttling. So when I said when you're driving, some people may not have this issue at all, but my foot does not stay straight up. When I'm driving, my foot is not like that. I'm more in that position. Probably more like that. And you can see that I'm touching that side carpet right there. If I probably stayed just like that, I'm not touching the side, but that's not how I drive. My foot slopes over a little bit, and that's just how I've driven for many, many, many years. So when you begin to investigate, well, Jason, what does that matter? Why do you care? You can see right there, it's wearing the carpet. I've made a lot of comments about the Ford Maverick. I absolutely love this truck for the price, but there's a lot of cheap stuff inside of it. The mats that came, the carpet mats, were terrible, and this interior carpet, 9,000 miles roughly, I bet you by 20,000 miles, that would have a hole in it. I mean, you can see the visible wear mark right there. So I said, well, that doesn't make sense. I bought the upgraded Ford Maverick mats. You can see that I obviously drive this truck a bit. Why would they design them not going up farther, like nooking up here? And it's because of that lawsuit. It's because of the National Highway Safety Commission basically saying you can't do that. So on Reddit, I was talking to people, and everybody seemed to have experienced this once they hit 10,000 miles or so. Some people are, kind of like, oh, why do you want a floor mat to go up that high, and blah, blah, blah. You could get stuck on the gas pedal, and absolutely, there's lots of potential risk. But I'm the only one driving this truck. I'm going to be careful. So they said, there's tons of options of floor mats. These are the Oedro floor mats, some Chinese 3D printed company. I got them for $85 shipped. You get them on eBay. That's for the front and the back. Now, this is a 2023 hybrid. They do not make these for the hybrid. What's the difference? In the back seat, because there's more batteries, I believe there's a bigger hump. So if I wanted to use the enclosed ones in the back seat, it wouldn't work. Now, I'm not worried about that because I have the Ford ones in the back. And I would say the Ford ones are doing a good enough job with all the dirt and grime my son tracks in here. So I'm not going to have to replace these. But I think what they mean is that this is a bigger hump back here. So I'm going to be able to use that kit. That was $85 for new ones in the front, driver and passenger. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the quality. Let's pull out the Ford ones and do a side-by-side comparison. Directly purchased from Ford, the upgraded mat, the Oedros off eBay, $85. Thickness-wise, these have the little grips on the bottom. The Ford ones, the aftermarket ones don't. These have the holes just like the Ford ones. The Ford ones definitely seem like they're heavier. The base seems thicker, no doubt. The sides are flexible, with these slides are not as flexible. But you can see the difference right away. This bucket goes up much farther, so it's going to go up farther under the brake. It has the hump. But what's missing on that mat, let's put these right on top of each other. You can see that difference. So what you're getting with the Oedro mats is more coverage. And this is where I believe is going to cover that area that I'm starting to rub. Price-wise, these would have been the same, but I have to emphasize, if you buy these with the link I'm sharing, they do not make them for the hybrid right now. So for me, I've already acquired these, and I already have the back covered. I'm okay paying $80 just to hopefully get two in the front. I'll clean these up, and I'll put in this box to store it. So let's go dump this in and see what it looks like. My shop vac broke yesterday, or I would vacuum this much better. I just blew it out. So let's throw this in. Absolutely, I can tell it's covering that area already. I need two hands here. Give me a minute. So that is the Oedro floor mat off eBay in, and it's giving me more coverage. It's covering about half of that side, so it's not going all the way up, but it is at least going, so it's covering all of that there, but that section, I would say about half an inch of wear is showing. But no doubt this is significantly better coverage because it's all the way under the gas pedal. How these make gas pedals stick. Let's get a closer look. So, I mean, the gas pedal is mounted all the way up at the top. If I fully depress the gas pedal, it doesn't touch. I still have space under it. The only thing I can imagine is if this wears and like starts to bubble, or if this wasn't clasped in perhaps and slid up and bunched up, maybe. But I think it is fine. But who am I? I'm not the National Highway Transportation Safety Commission or administration or whatever the heck it is. Let's take a peek at the other side. So this is the passenger side. It has a clasp. These did not. And I don't recall there being one on the floor. There's something right here. So why wouldn't my Ford Maverick ones have that little hole? I guess it just sat in there. So actually this goes like this. I had it backwards. So that's interesting. The Ford Maverick ones didn't even have the buttonhole. It just had the indentation, where these actually have it. Passenger side on the 2023 hybrid, the Oedro versus the Ford ones. Coverage area, I would say on the passenger side, I would say is identical. You're not getting any more space or any more coverage on the passenger side, which I don't particularly think I needed. So here it is on the passenger side, and it hooks right into that. Good coverage. As you can tell by this auto desk, I don't really have passengers much. Anyways, okay, so what are my thoughts? I like these Oedros better right now, but if they don't hold up equally in 9,000 miles as those other ones, I'll be a little disappointed. But I really like the coverage area that you can see right here. So I would recommend these. 80 some bucks. If you have a hybrid though, just keep in mind what I'm saying. I'm told the ones in the back won't fit. I'm not going to even try them because I have the Ford ones. But you know, if you have any questions, leave a comment. Who knew that there could be a video of length about floor mats on a 2023 Ford Maverick Hybrid XL? But you know what? These little things, for car guys like me and you, they matter. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It means a lot to me. Have a great day. See you later.